Buongiorno! Reuben Wadsworth here again, and in today's video I want to talk about something that I can see is very important in the minds of many people as to what would stop them from going on these trips to Spain and Italy. And that, of course, is the cost. Okay, I'm here to tell you that yes, the cost may seem like a lot, but number one, it can be put into monthly payments. But number two, it can teach your student responsibility by fundraising to earn the money to cover the trip. And in this video we'll talk about fundraising strategies and what has worked for some of our fellow travelers. And one in particular we're going to talk to is Anna Springer, who is the mother of one of the people going on one of the students going on the Italy trip, and she has had she was majorly successful in her fundraising, and I want Anna to tell us herself what led to their success in fundraising.
So last year, back to school night, we're walking around school and there's these posters for Italy. And my daughter's like, I am going to Italy. And I said, no, you're not. And so we went on and we talked to Mr. Wadsworth, and he was really excited about it. And I thought, okay, I know Reuben, this will be good. Well, we went to the meeting and I was actually very pleasantly surprised at when the price was presented, because it was very doable for the 10-day trip. And I just thought, okay, maybe we really can make this work. This is exciting. This would be so fun and great for Savannah to be able to go to Italy for, 10 days. And so we went home and we brainstormed and we came up with some ideas. And we played to what her strengths were. She loves to bake. And so we created a cookie club, and every week for, I think it was 12 weeks, so for 3 months, every week, she's over here saying yes, every week for 12 weeks, we delivered a dozen cookies to your door, and it was $5 a dozen. So we got commitments from, our goal was 20 people, so we kind of had a fixed goal and how much we were gonna make from that. And I think we ended up with 30 committed people, and we baked every week for 3 months, and we ate a lot of treats too. But we basically baked her way to Italy, and it does take a lot of commitment on mom and dad's part. It did take a lot of work and figuring out the logistics and working through, okay, now deliveries and which cookie are we going to do which week, because we wanted them to kind of go with the months, or so Halloween came and we did pumpkin chocolate chip, and we also put those out, just a hint if anyone does this, we put those on Facebook, and those were our biggest seller. We sold so many pumpkin chocolate chip cookies. Put it out there, make it known that this is a goal that your child is doing and it's something they want to do, and people will show up for you. We had people donate little bits here and there. We put it out to my family and they were super excited. Some of her cousins sent her $10 or $20. We set up her own Venmo account so that she could process all that money herself. We set up a checking account for her so that it just went straight from her Venmo into her checking account, and then the payments came out of her checking account, and so it was all her responsibility. It was such a great experience for her. We were so excited when she hit her goal, and not just hit it, but she surpassed it. She probably had $700 extra that she's put away for spending. And some of the other things she did, she put it out there that she was babysitting. And when she would babysit, she would say, the money I'm earning is for Italy, and people sometimes would pay her double what they would normally pay her because they were so supportive of the goal and of what she wanted to do. So, and she cleaned. She probably spent 30 hours cleaning and mopping, and so there were a variety of things that we did. Not just, we also did some meals, like Italian meals that we sold, freezer meals. We prepared them and then they were all ready to go in the freezer, and those we did 3 for $50 or 1 for $20. And that was not as big a seller, but that was also a lot more work. So one other thing that we did was bread and jam. I had access to a lot of free strawberries, and so our cost on strawberries on the product was really low for us, and so we did bread and jam, and that was a really big seller too. So get creative, have fun, and teach your kids that their dreams are possible.
I'm going to Italy.
What I found from seeing other people's experiences, and Anna just told us hers, is if you choose some type of food, some type of product you're going to make, and you advertise the heck out of it on social media, you're going to get some response. For us, we chose to make margarita pizzas. Number one, because everybody likes pizza. Number two, because it had to do with the country where we were going. And we were very successful with our pizza fundraiser. We filled all the orders we could handle every week that we did it. And we raised quite a bit of money doing that. That was, probably the biggest chunk of the fundraising money we earned. But also, my daughter did a lot of babysitting, did a lot of dog sitting to earn some money, house sitting as well. But also, we did, and this is something to do, closer to when the trip goes, if you're still running into trouble fundraising. And we got a little bit of a late start fundraising ourselves, but for the amount of time that we had, I thought we did tremendously well. So one of the things that I would tell you to do is a crowdfunding fundraiser through social media. You could do it straight through Facebook, you could do a GoFundMe, but just explaining what you're earning your money for, obviously, a trip, international trip for your child. But the key to this for us was to offer a reward, a pretty significant reward for those who donated. For us, it was offering volumes of the book that I wrote on Southern Utah and our region's history, and that was a bigger draw than I thought it would be. I wasn't expecting much out of it, but giving away copies of that book, signed copies of that book, for anyone who donated was tremendous. We made more money on that crowdfunding fundraiser than I ever expected. So choosing a food to make, advertising the heck out of it on social media, and then near the end, before you go, I would recommend crowdfunding. Offer a reward for your crowdfunding. Those were the two big things that worked for us. We made a lot of pizza, did really well, and we did that crowdfunding and offered my books as the reward, and that worked awesome. So please don't let the price of these trips scare you. It can be done. It can be done. And for your child to raise the money, him or herself, number one, teaches them responsibility. Number two, it will make that trip so much more meaningful than if it was just handed to them. So I would encourage you to please, no matter what you plan on doing, please encourage your child to do some fundraising, and it's going to make them appreciate the trip more than they ever would. And if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments or message me. I'd be glad to answer them. But it is possible, okay, through the fundraising, through the lower monthly payments on this, it is possible for anyone to go on one of these trips if they work hard, put forth the effort, and really put their mind to it. I can testify that it is possible. seeing it for myself. So I encourage you to do that, and you're not going to regret it. So signing out for another time. Meeting is in only a week, and we look forward to seeing you all in person. So we'll talk to you later. Ciao.